talking mosquitoes, and now the plan to kill them.
Authorities are gearing up for aerial spraying.
They're going to be flying these modified C-130s over parts of Harris County. The plan is to spray 600,000 acres.
I mean, is that not just insane? I've got the article right here in front of me from the Houston Press, and I thought, well, who's in charge of this? How is this even allowed to happen? Who's authorizing this? And you find out it's this guy. He's the one making the judgment call on this. So he's a master of public health, he's a medical doc, and he's in charge of Harris County, which is where Houston, Texas is, which is the third most populous county in the United States. Now, here's the problem I have. Let me show you a lab result, because I run testing on people all around the world and I'm constantly looking for toxins, and this is just one other toxin that really is going to create massive problems for people. Herbicide and insecticide, which is what they're about to spray in Houston, a fungicide and a miticide. It's a probable human carcinogen, and anything above a 4 is bad, and I was off the charts. I was at a 574. After I saw that, I bought an infrared sauna because I talked with Dr. William Shaw, the guy who invented that test, and he said that the best way to get out a lot of these different chemicals is going to be sweating. So if you are exposed, you are in Houston or any area, especially Florida, I'm sure they're going to be doing the same thing down in Miami, Dade County, like they did last year when the whole Zika virus threat was going.
Planes are actively spraying a powerful pesticide called Naled to fight Zika near Miami Beach starting this past Friday, despite a week of protests over concerns about the insecticide. The protesters were able to stave off the spray, but only for a day. Similar use of Naled to combat Zika in South Carolina this month ended up killing around 3 million bees. Naled is widely used in the U.S. for mosquito control, especially after hurricanes and floods. Though it's approved by the EPA, the European Union banned the chemical back in 2012, saying it's dangerous to aquatic life and humans. I spoke with Executive Director Jay Feldman of Beyond Pesticides about possible health risks.
You know, the concerns range. When you're talking about a pesticide exposure, you're talking about a range of concerns. In this case, the biggest concern is neurological impacts on the nervous system. These chemicals depress an enzyme in our body called cholinesterase, and when you depress this enzyme, your nerve impulses go crazy, and you can suffer a range of effects, both acute and chronic, associated with these exposures. And then, of course, there are the cancer risks. This chemical degrades to another chemical that is very hazardous, and that the name of that chemical is DDVP, and it is a carcinogen. So
Dr. Mercola and his partner, I remember them blogging and posting about the spraying they did in Florida. So wherever you are, if you're getting hit with these aerial sprays, number one, stay inside when it's happening if you can. Number two, you definitely want to have a high quality air filtration system. I use an air doctor, which I'll link below. Number three, got to work on your gut. If you've got a leaky gut, you're eating gluten, you're eating dairy, you've got infections going on, that's going to affect you. You don't want a leaky gut. You want your gut to be healthy so that these things don't get into the bloodstream as easily. Then number four, it's going to be focused on detoxification. Whether it's something simple like lemon or lime water, whether it's something more advanced like my liver synergy product, which is going to be N-acetylcysteine, which is a precursor to glutathione, your master detox hormone, whether it's going to be vitamin C, whether it's going to be B vitamins, milk thistle, you've got burdock root, you've got shajandra. There's several different detox herbs you can be using at the same time. Not one approach is the perfect approach, but factoring in all of these at the same time. And then also just finding what you can do to mitigate your risk on a daily basis. Not using Roundup at your house, not using insecticides at your house. I've got a neighbor who uses Mosquito Joe, which is a company who comes and sprays insecticides.
Don't let mosquitoes take control of your summer. Call in a pro. From barrier sprays and natural mosquito control to treatments for special outdoor events.
So reduce your risk and educate people, educate your neighbors, educate your friends who are using these chemicals, and don't lose sleep over it. We will be okay. All right, this is Evan Brand signing out. Take care. Bye-bye.